Okay, so I've just done one little video showcasing a little design we were tinkering with before. I thought I'd just show this whilst we're at it, because this is something I think people might want to do. Obviously we're on the automation update, and we've got all our new logic and circuitry and stuff, and I've been racking my brains thinking of different odds and sods that we could build with the tools that we have at the minute. And the main thing that is triggered, obviously, with the automation, or the main thing that a lot of people have been looking at, is airlocks. So what I've made is a Puft poop relocator. So we've got a room up here with some Pufts in it, and we've got a source of where our gas is here. So you pump your polluted oxygen, for example, through this high pressure vent, or you could have, like an evaporation chamber supplying your polluted oxygen or something like that, just to give them a supply of polluted oxygen. They will then poop out their sweet slime, which will rest in this pneumatic door on top of this airlock. And then what will happen once a day, which will happen shortly after I unpause it, this clock sensor will toggle on, which will then start our circuit, which will open these doors and systematically push all of our poop out of here and into this liquid. I've got some liquid water locks here. I've just, because I'm in debug, I've thrown together just petroleum and crude oil, but you could use any liquid really, it doesn't really matter. And then in this central chamber we've got some chlorine and our compactors where we're going to store the slime. And if you imagine this was connected to your base, just once a day your tubes could come along, collect the slime from here and put it in here, or you could restrict it with an airlock, so you just do it as and when you want. But if I unpause this now, you'll see our Pufts will happily be sucking away. This is all connected so that any polluted oxygen that escapes through these doors will just go back into the system up here. But your polluted oxygen won't be able to get past this water lock, that's the thinking. But yeah, as I say, I've been racking my brains thinking of different things that we can do with the automation wiring that we've now got. And this was one of them. And yeah, trapping your Pufts in a small space like this means they'll emit quite a lot of slime, so you should get quite a good throughput. So there our circuits tripped on. This is basically, this clock sensor up here was set to trip on at the very beginning of the day, just for the briefest of seconds, which then triggers all the doors, which then push our slime to there. And then if we had a dupe, let's see if Lindsay will come over here. We could get Lindsay to come in here, and she'll just pick up this slime, pop it in there. And then the slime, again, it won't outgas because we've got this room filled with chlorine. And you could do that just with, obviously, a pump from your chlorine geyser to a normal vent. Keep it around 2 kilos. As long as the air pressure stays up in here, the slime won't emit any polluted oxygen. And it's a way of getting all the germs away, because slimelung poop has generally got quite a bit of slimelung on it. As you can see, the germs are increasing every time they poop. So yeah, the slimelung inside of our compactors on our slime will just be killed off by the chlorine. That's the theory. So yeah, I'll whack this on YouTube so you can have a nosy, and yeah, thanks very much guys. Bye bye.